Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to be working on the Tundra today. So this is what we were talking about. We're going to be doing a lift kit on the front and rear of it. David here with horror movie talk.
I forgot to bring you a shirt. I swear to God, I was going to bring you a shirt.
That'll be payment for this. Maybe coffee or lunch. But so we got everything back here. We're just going to be assembling. So there's these shackles to hold up the rear of the leaf springs.
Do you look at the video at all when you're doing it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, cool.
I mean, the screen turns off, but he got all the old bushings out, which was crazy. You did this yourself, right?
Yeah.
I would have taken it to the shop when you did like the struts and everything. They could have done it really easily.
Well, they wanted to charge me $100 just to get them out, and it was not $100 worth of it.
Okay.
But getting this together was worth it.
Yes, most definitely. So you got a new like hat and everything? Like it's completely new? That's good.
Yeah, so we're not using the stock hat for the suspension.
That's good.
So that cost me a little bit extra money, but it's probably worth it considering.
Yeah, we'd have to take it out. There's Isaiah. He's going to be helping us too.
Isaiah? Hey, how's it going? Good, how are you?
You see all the stuff that we have here? Yeah, so the leaf springs weigh like a metric ton. We need to put the bushings in, but it's probably good that you didn't do it because there's stuff with like the shackles that we need to do. We need to figure out what's front and rear on it, but that'll be easy. We got control arms. It's a whole Old Man Emu kit, and then those are SBC front control arms. So
no,
upper control arms.
Yeah,
front upper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we don't have like incredibly big jack stands. We just have these Pittsburgh 3-ton.
I mean, what I could do too.
I was gonna say we can run to like the parts store or something, just grab some larger ones or something if need be.
Vince has his semi truck ones, I think.
Yeah.
Those like really big ones.
Yeah, was he the guy who came over last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he had big ones.
I'll text him. I think he was planning on coming over today anyway. So.
Let me call him real quick.
I actually got everyone to come over. I told my friend Tristan, he's the owner of this one, that we're going to be doing work on it. So he's actually going to be helping with this. So.
Oh, good deal.
We have like 4 people helping.
Well, good, because I have to drive it home tonight. I have to.
Yep. So, yeah, we're just getting everything prepped, reading through the instructions, reviewing, like the videos that people have already done on it, who probably did a better job than what we're going to do. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're just prepping it, and then we're probably going to do one corner at a time with this. We're going to start with the rear and then move to the front. The front will probably be easier. So just get the hard stuff out of the way first.
We should measure what we're starting at.
Yeah, the height. Yeah. Let's get our measuring tape. Got our DeWalt measuring tape here. So the how much for the front or the rear you're saying?
I mean, I hope it's a uniform lift, but we should be getting a total of 2.5 to 3 inches.
So just eyeballing, it's like 7.5 inches from the top of the tire to the fender.
Let's see what we are to the ground.
Yeah, here you got it. If I didn't lock it. 38 inches from the ground to the fender well.
Okay, let's see what the front is. So from the front's going to be a little bit loaded up here.
Yeah.
I think, because of that camper up top. So we got what, 5 3/4 to the tire?
About that.
And then
35 and a half, 35 and 3/4.
There you go. Okay.
Nice. Yep. So, I mean, everything's all reachable under here. We actually don't. Most cars you have to go into the hood area to get the top of the strut, but your car is so tall, they're right there. You don't have to do that. You just have to remove the tire, take that out. We do have to get in there kind of to get to the upper control arm, but that's fine. Just remove these fender liners in here. Yeah, it's kind of dark in there. Move these fender liners, you can get to them. And the fronts are going to be much easier. I say that now, but should be easier. Yep. So let's go ahead and start lifting up the back. Okay. Take the tire off, see what we're dealing with, and get those shackles and get the old leaf springs out. All right, guys. So we got the wheel off here. We're just going to be putting our jack stands. We're going to do one corner at a time. Like I mentioned, we can't have any jacks under the axle because we need to unload it to get the leaf springs off. So we're going to set that up. We're probably going to get the spare tire under here just for some added safety. And yeah, basically what we're looking at is unbolting right up here, right back here with the shackle that goes up, and then these U-bolts, and then the damper right there. But should be pretty easy, honestly. So we're going to go ahead and get everything all secured down. So we can start working on it.
Be careful not to like scratch it too much. I already scratched it.
Scratch it, Tristan.
Oh my goodness.
So Tristan showed up. Isaiah will be back soon.
Shit, man.
Yeah, this is the new leaf spring. It's probably, I mean, how heavy do you think that is?
Seems like
Ooh. That's like 60 pounds at least.
Yeah. So we went to AutoZone. We got an OEM's tool impact wrench. I had some problems with the tighten and loosen, so I was tightening it instead of loosening it, but we won't talk about that. So unbolted that, got these off. They're all 3/4 inch, pretty big bolts. And now we're going to be taking care of this, where we have the shackles going up to the frame holding it. We're gonna remove those, and then we can take the whole leaf spring assembly out. I don't think it's attached to anything else. Then we can put the new one on. We'll probably have to adjust the height of the axle, but we have the weight of that on the jack here. We can raise and lower it. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and review the video on the shackle part because I didn't really see. I mean, it just looks like it unbolts from the top there. We'll probably unbolt the top and just remove the whole thing because we're not reusing any of this here. And snake it out and get the new one in. So I used a 11/16 wrench. There's a nut on top of the damper here. Just loosen that. You might need to get another one to hold the top of it, but it's spun fine. And then I got a little pry tool, removed the bushing from the top. Just got that out. Unbolted. There's a nut on this side. Now this can come out, and here we go.
Bada bing.
Here you go, sir.
Hand me that
Your
bushing.
trophy.
Looks kind of like what he had in his hands. Nope, not at all.
We might reuse that, so I'm just gonna keep the nut with it. And this will likely sit on top, right up there.
up here.
Yep. I wouldn't take that off yet. Once you cut that line, it'll like shoot out.
You can
Not shoot
push
out,
it
but
together.
yeah,
Just drop it.
it's just going to fully extend. It won't hurt anything. It's just gonna fully extend.
Sure.
Okay, so now we have that out. There's really not much holding this besides the shackle, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the impact on there, undo the shackle, and this thing might drop. I don't think it's going to. It sits in a hole right here. That's what this is for. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt that. I just need to pull that out too, but we're making progress. All right, guys, Isaiah's back. He brought the giant jack stands.
The chalk stands.
So we got this part out. These bolts are like seized inside the bushings. So what I did is I used the shackle. I took the shackle off. You unbolt it from right here, and then you get a pry bar up in between, and then push it out, and it'll come right out. So we have this part loose. This part's loosened. Now we just have to pull this bolt out. So I'm gonna maneuver this, and Isaiah's just gonna pull the bolt out. So that bolt right there. Yep. Cool. We are loose. Now we can take it out. So yeah, I lowered the axle so we can just pull it out. So if you two guys want to grab it.
You gotta be careful with this. What is this?
That's e-brake.
It's the e-brake.
Yep.
How are we coming this way with it? Okay. We're coming my way, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do we... Okay.
Just get it over there. And then, okay, so now it's loose, and then you can just keep pulling it your way. You just want to get past the gas tank and the e-brake.
Yeah, you can
do
flip
that.
it too.
Yep.
You good? Let me know if you need anything. Oh yeah, watch out
Yeah,
for
so you
those.
can go ahead and put it down, and then I'll just come to the other side and grab it.
Oh, wait, yeah, we were sitting on that
Okay.
little line. Okay.
Watch out, you're on the jack there.
Okay, and then I'll come and grab it from you.
They're heavy, right?
Yes.
Once it's out, we gotta compare weight.
All right, David, if you want us to put it back together, that'll be grand.
Go. Oh boy.
I'm not sure if you know, but David actually has a podcast, his own YouTube channel.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
It's true. Oh,
Well, yeah, there you go.
here we go. Horror movie talk.
Yep,
Nice.
he discusses horror movies. So let's compare these. We can see how many more leaves it has
Yeah. So
and how much lighter. So
Ooh.
that's the back goes that way.
It's definitely got more leaves in it.
it's got one extra of these full length ones,
Here.
and then one extra of these
Also,
little backers.
let's get this. My energy drink.
I bet that one's way more chalk, Isaiah.
That one?
Yeah, it feels like it's like 60, 70 pounds.
Yeah. It's heavier.
Supposedly, it adds like 300 or 400 capacity total. But I don't know.
Look at the old versus the new. That's what people like to see.
I'll scratch up the new one. What are you
Here,
doing?
pick that up.
Oh, you want to? There you go. Nice.
But yeah, like, there's no like good way to pick it up by yourself either. It's hard to compare weight that
So,
way.
we're going to want to get the new shackle all ready to go kind of up there. We can secure the top one, and then this one will just slide into the opening there, slide the thing through, tighten everything down, get the new dampener on, and then we've completed this side. So the assembly is, in this case, I would say probably easier. But I'm saying that now, and then we're going to run into problems.
Yeah. Okay.
But we got 3 retards here. We can do this.
That'll work. Hey, you can say
Apes-
retard. You can
apes-
say retard on your channel too.
Delayed.
Delayed.
Wait, who's not the retard though?
Oh, 4 retards, sorry. Ape strung together.
Wait, no, it's Tristan. He's
No,
the
no,
retard.
nose.
He touched his nose first.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and snake this through, kind of back into the position, and then yeah, just get everything back together. And we have new hardware for this, so I don't think we need to reuse anything other than the shocks. I think that's the only thing we might need to reuse. You know, those.
Shocks. Oh, these.
Yeah.
Oh, the bushings for the
So
shock.
these
Yeah.
aren't those.
No, I think that's part of the front differential drop. But I could be wrong. We could use those. I would probably put the rubber stuff. That's really stiff, but I don't know.
This is remarkable.
Isaiah, look at the spare.
Yeah, it's this also. We lowered the spare, and it had been riding on the frame or something, so it wore through the sidewalls. It
Oh,
could have
wow.
almost blown up.
Yeah, looks like it got burnt, but yeah,
Wow. Wow. Holy cow.
hey, there's like a good indent, like
Yep.
Yeah,
an eighth of an inch.
Well, buying a new spare anyway. So
Yeah, new wheels altogether, new wheels and tires, so you couldn't even use this.
Temporary use only.
All right, so let's get on this. Let's get it done. So we're gonna go ahead, like I said, just get the new leaf in the spot, get it bolts through, and then get the shock on, and we should be done with this side. Put the tire back on, and then basically recreate what we did on the other side. We're not going to film that because you already kind of saw this, and then we'll move to the front, which will be much easier than doing this because we don't have to lift this, 60, 80 pound like leaf spring and maneuver everything. So yep, we'll be back. So we got the top bushings in, we got the bottom bushings in, we got one of these through. It has a little nipple for grease as well. I'm going to leave everything loose for now just so it makes it easier to maneuver this. But we got this fed through. It's in its hole. We got the other side kind of down there. That almost looked like liquid is falling out, but it was dust. So we're just removing the e-brake line from the axle because when we were lowering it, it had some tension on it because we're going to have to lower it just a little bit, maybe like 2 more inches to get this. But yeah, now that we have this, we can start maneuvering the axle and everything and then get stuff put through. It should be pretty easy. All right, guys, so we got all this in place. Basically, an easy way to do it because there is a pin in here that needs to go into the axle just to align it. What we did is we left stuff loose up here, almost completely off. We had to take the other tire off, so it's kind of just free floating. Lower the whole axle pretty much as far down as it can go. That way you can move the leaf stream back into place. And I had to kind of leverage it this way. I was kind of sitting here pushing my foot on here, pushing the axle to move forward. Once we had that, we had all the maneuverability we needed to get it lined up. And now we got this tightened up. Obviously, you're going to want to torque everything down once it's on the ground. Has the full load of the suspension on it. Now we are doing this side right here. We have the new bushings in place. We're actually going to have to put a cap on this one. And we are missing half the bushings, so David and Isaiah are going to go drop by his place to see if they have it. Basically, this is for the drop bushing, so it's not that, but yeah, they're just missing the other 2 pieces, so they just can go check and see. Otherwise, we're gonna have to use the old stuff, but not the end of the world. And then we can start on the other side. Now that we know how to do this, we know the tricks, I think we can do the other side really, really fast, and then we can just jump on the front. It's just replaced for the front, just replacing the struts and then the control arms. So,
is there 2 more of these nipples?
no, you only need 2. For these.
But there's another one right here.
Oh, that's just one of them in here. I just need to put it in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's 2 Zerks on each?
Yes, yep.
Ah, I
Yep.
gotcha.
I'll just screw that in real quick. That's just for the greasable fittings, so you can re-grease them. But yep, they're gonna do that, and I think I'm going to just start on tearing down the other side while you're gone. Just get jump start on it, so we're not losing any time. Just unbolt them. I'm not gonna be able to take that. If we're doing this just by me and you, I mean, we'd have a much harder time. So thankfully, Isaiah is here to help us. But yep, I'm gonna start working on that. They're gonna go check their place. It's only like your place is really close,
Yeah, it's
5 minutes away, so should be easy. Okay.
Go.
Cool.
All right, see ya. All right, guys, so we finished up with the other side here. We got both off. We didn't, like I said, we didn't show any of this, but it was the same process. The other side took like a couple hours for us to figure out. This side took like a fraction of that. So let's say, yeah, let's measure the other side. So we measured it at, what was it, like 38 inches? I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I think it was 38.
And from the ground is just about 41 inches, maybe 40, 41 and a half from the ground. So that's a pretty substantial increase in height.
What were we off of the tire? Do you recall?
7.
Like 7 or 8?
Yeah, do it from the tire to the fender. Here, let's do it more
11 and a
straight.
half.
Oh, wow, yeah. It's like 11 and a half.
That's a big lift.
It's a pretty big lift. But you're getting bigger tires that'll fill it out.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. We got the brake lines all, you know, tightened back down, the e-brake. I mean, what we did with this is we have the old bushing under here. You'll just need to buy new ones, and then either side we have the new bushing. So all tightened down, everything's all torqued down. Now we can start on the front, which remove the tire. You might want to put your e-brake on now, so it doesn't roll. And then take that tire off, just remove the strut, put the new one in, and tackle the control arms. The control arms probably have some instruction, but shouldn't be too difficult. All things considered. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and start on this side, and we'll be back.